Welcome, everyone, to Pitbull Stadium, just outside Miami and the home of the FIU Panthers. We are anxiously awaiting a battle as this fan base is ready to show everyone worldwide what FIU football is all about. And this is the kind of game college football fans love, because they don't have to wait for the weekend for this Conference USA showdown. FIU will kick it off to get things underway. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. A lot of times you run into these types of matchups, high-powered offense, big-time team against an opponent that's likely overmatched. So how do they keep this thing from getting ugly?
Well, everyone's going to have to elevate their level of play here defensively to have any chance in this one. And I'll tell you the hard part about stopping this offense, David, it's what Chip Kelly used to always say. It's a nameless, faceless opponent. They don't care who you are. They don't care what your record is. This offense comes out, and they are trying to embarrass you.
Well, the good thing is for this defense, it's been talked about all week, right? Like, you're not good enough. This is a high-powered offense. Like, the players' attention are fully caught, right? They know exactly what they're going against. Let's see if some emotion and adrenaline can really play a factor, and they play better than they have all year.
He'll have enough to move the chains. It's first down at the 38.
And I think on that last run play on third down here early in the game, they're making a statement that we believe we're the more physical team and we're going to run the football even if you know it's coming at you. Nice job. They got the ball at midfield. I expect to see more run plays coming up.
That last completion has them set up second and short, making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Got a man, it's Matthews. Sweet spin. And this offense is feeling it as they rip off a big chunk of yardage, and they've got it on the 22.
Like QBs, when you see zone coverage, man, can you manipulate defense when you have a good pocket and you've got time to throw. He had a little bit of time to throw. You can move guys with your eyes. That drag comes wide open. Good throw, good catch, first down.
Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Looking to throw, it's Pierce. They've got the screen set up. Turning it on. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion.
And a great job by the QB finding the running back, get him the football where he can do some damage after the catch, and most importantly, get the first down.
Trying to move the pile into the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Handoff to the single running back. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks.
You've got to think there's 11 guys on defense right now keying in on this running back. They've watched the tape. They've seen this guy gash defenses. He's scored. Load of touchdowns this season. You're anticipating him getting the football here.
This offense wants to get out of the gate fast on their first drive of the game, plus territory. They'll go for it on fourth down. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. So FIU's offense will try to get something started with. Possession. And this might be a real challenge for this quarterback because corner, David, can take away an entire half of the field.
Yeah, and that's the bright part of this defense. Like you know out wide exactly what you're getting week in and week out, and it is top flight. Like one of the best in the country at your spot. So interested to see how this passing attack works while avoiding that guy, because I'm not going after him, Palmer.
Well, I don't think this quarterback has seen a secondary built like this. He definitely hasn't seen a corner with this guy's ability. And so if he is going to try him, he better have really good timing. He better be very accurate. He better not be...
You just can't go backwards there. He did, and they swarmed him for a safety.
Oh, and how about this defense? Understanding where they are in the field. They got a chance to put points on the board, and they do.
And now the offense will come onto the field again. Wants to throw. It's Pierce. Got a man. It's Matthews.
Now, you put those slot receivers in there, and here's why you do it. You back them off the football a lot of times, but who's guarding them? A lot of times those are linebackers. Those are safeties. You get those good matchups where you can feature one of your speedsters, and a lot of times good things happen.
Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down.
I like the running back there on the route and the patience he showed, really setting it up. He got to the defender, he was able to put his foot in the ground, get some separation, catch it, and turn upfield for the first.
Oh, he's got some space. Makes the stop at the 23-yard line, but it's a pickup of 15, a first down, and this offense is smelling the end zone. Now he's going to break the pocket. Throws to the wideout. A strike downfield. He's in for the score. Touchdown.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
He's in there for the 2, and now the lead stands at 10.
Well, if you want to get something done, you better just do it yourself. Nobody open in the end zone that time. Quarterback's able to scramble and get in for 2.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Florida International offense is back on the field. And the last time they had the ball, they wound up giving up a safety, Jesse.
Yeah, that was ungood the last time they had the ball. So they got to do something here offensively.
And he will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
And this defense gets the first sack. And listen, it is so important to hit the QB, to affect the QB. Last week only had 2 sacks for this defense. They got to continue to put pressure and get that guy to the ground.
And the Panthers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Looking to throw, it's Proctor. Using the quick game. Snowed under by the defense. FIU pushing tempo. They'll snap it from the gun on 3rd down. Unleashes one. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up.
Nothing going right for this team early in the first quarter here. The defense is getting gashed, and now you've thrown a pick. The head coach has got to get his team together and get everybody to calm down and settle in.
And this defense, they've got to do a big job here. Like, offense puts you in a bad spot. You haven't had some great moments, but this possession, we got to get a stop, got to stop the bleeding, and get the ball back to our offense.
And we'll see the offense make its way onto the field here, hoping for a successful drive. They've built a quick double-digit lead now to try to get this offense really humming. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Gets it out quickly. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Looking to throw on 1st down. Steps into the end zone for a touchdown. No mid-season concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead. They'll try to add another to their lead. And he tacks on the extra point. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Off the play fake on first down. Pulls it in. It's Owens. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. They'll keep it on the ground. There he goes. And they'll move the chains, and a good way to wrap up the first quarter. Now to see if they can answer this early blitz here in the second quarter. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Looking to pass. It's Proctor. Fires to the right. Makes the grab. It's Dawson. He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Grab near the marker. It's Perry. And he picked up the first down, but he will remember the price he paid after that hit. From the shotgun, the inside give. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. The Panthers come to the line in the hurry-up.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry-up, defense has to be ready.
An explosive play in the running game as he... first down. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. They'll keep it on the ground for first and goal. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. Now it's second and goal. The give. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Florida International. It's a much-needed life for this offense as they try to cut away at this lead.
No doubt. Needed something to go right. You're down, you got to make plays, you got to get your team back in it. Great start, keep chipping away.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And with the extra point, they close to within 10, down 17-7. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Dynamite matchup today, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Georgia Southern is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the tide may be turning. This program has picked itself up before, and it's capable of it again today. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Jacksonville State.
Breaks into the open. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line.
Well, that's why this running game can be so dynamic. This guy is special when he has the football in his hands. He can make people miss, he can run with power, and he also has speed. You saw it on that last play.
That big explosive play carries them into plus territory. They'll snap it first and 10 from across the 50. Back to pass, it's Pierce. Unloads to the wideout. Makes a connection. Spinderella. Touchdown.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
Lining up to add another. And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And here's the return. And the man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. Guys, FIU ready to go back to work on offense. Trailing now by 17, David. This is an opportunity that they need to answer.
And down by 17, it's not panic mode.
And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
Play action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
The Panthers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. They'll run it from the gun. Squeezes ahead for a couple. They'll get it out to the 9.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way.
And he'll be knocked down at the 2-yard line. FIU will line up to punt. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. First one of the day is off. He was called on 3 times in that victory last week. Can they catch him? Quick step and go. They won't get him. It's a touchdown.
And what a nice job by the punt returner. First thing he does, secures the catch, and you can tell they set up the return. He reads his blocks really well, turns on the afterburners all the way to the end zone. Special teams coming up with the huge play.
On to attempt the try. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. So his big play capability was on full display in that one as he took that punt back for the touchdown. He'll bring it out. It's Williams. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. Now on second down. To throw, it's Proctor. Makes the catch, it's Dawson. He steps out of bounds, but he's got a first down on the play. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll pull it on the read. Running into the open space. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain.
And that's another FIU.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. Grabs it at the 25 in stride. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. FIU comes out with a fresh set of downs.
Here we go.
To the air on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Dawson. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover. There is little that warms the heart of a defender like a strip sack. Even better if you get the ball.
And I like the awareness of this defender on the play because he knew he might not actually get to the quarterback and make the hit, but he was able to still swat away, use those long arms to create the turnover.
This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Caught over the middle. It's Matthews. Gets it to the 37. Clock stops to move the chains. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Dropping back, it's Pierce. Finds his tight end. He stopped just short of midfield. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 48. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. Throws to the tight end. Intercepted, and finally this defense makes a play. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick. Quarterback by himself in the backfield. Wants to go up top on first down. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Got it in the middle. It's Dawson. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. The Panthers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Caught in the backfield. It's Payne. 3rd down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout called. Now on 1st and 10 from the 35. Looking downfield on first down. With the catch, it's Perry. The offense will quickly use the timeout.
Nice job there. Good timing between the QB and the wide receiver executing that out route.
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Wants to go up top. Pocket breaking down. Dances away. Look out, he's got room. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. And quickly to the line of scrimmage, they spike it and stop the clock. Waning seconds of the first half, and they'll try to tack on a 3 before they head to the locker room. Never a doubt. And they'll trot off to the locker room after the field goal to close the half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, what else is new? A really raucous environment there in Miami. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed. He simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this second half. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to start the second half.
He'll put total leather and get this second half started. He'll bring it out. It's Williams. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. FIU gets it back, and the Panthers will send the offense back onto the field. They come into this third quarter with a lot of work they need to get done. Turning it on. He's at the 50, at the 30, 10. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has him set up. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. With the run on 1st and goal. They stop him behind the line of scrimmage. He ran through one guy, but not through the rest. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal?
42 Spider.
To the air. It's Proctor. Working that wide receiver screen. Touchdown, Panthers! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. Great example of how a second half can really change everything for a team.
No doubt. First half looked bad. It looked like it was bleak. It looked like it was ugly. But now you're starting to get it turned around. More drives like this is what's needed.
He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Guys, this offense coming back out onto the field. Safe completion on the screen. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. Looking to fire. Firing to the right, complete. He makes the tackle at the 33 after a pickup of 5. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. Out of the gun to give to the back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Back to pass. Looking for a deep man. He's got it on the outside. He just brought some serious energy, making that huge play and getting it all the way down to the 23-yard line. Now let's see if they can follow up that huge play. 1st and 10 from the 23. Hands it off on the counter. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. He's got it. The grab and go as he takes it in for the touchdown. If this dude were a kitchen knife, he would be slicing tomatoes so thin your in-laws would never come back to your house.
Well, that'd be a good thing. I don't know if I want my in-laws to come back anyways, but he's been on fire. He's been absolutely torching this defense. They've had absolutely no answers for him.
PAT unit on the field. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And the scoring play comes on a touchdown pass from 22 yards out. Fielded in the end zone. It's Williams. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Florida International offense is back on the field. There's still plenty of time, but you see that 21-point deficit, and there is a sense of urgency now. Caught behind the line. It's Dawson. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. FIU pushing tempo.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
He'll be stopped at the 27, but picks up 10 on that one.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down.
And that wasn't a big gain, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. Back to pass, it's Proctor. The short hands, it's Dawson.
The pass to the receiver on 3rd down was complete. Ruled out of bounds.
FIU will line up to punt. He might just try to keep it away from this guy after. This call came after the first punt. He'll field the punt and try to make a big play. The coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. Opening play of the drive from the 39. They believe they can run right here. And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Looking to fire. Just a short pass to the tight end. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They got nothing on the last play at 2nd and 10. Using his legs, it's Oliver. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. He's got an open man. And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22. They've got a 1st and 10 as we're inside a minute to play here in the 3rd. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Yeah, and listen, the offense has had their way, and they've had so much success and so much production. But listen, at least the defense got a rep. You know, maybe this gets you a spark. Maybe this gets you some.
Oh, it's out! They recover their own fumble. Somehow, who knows how they got that thing back. Offense now working in the red zone. Wide receiver comes in motion. Touch pass on the jet sweep. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. To the air, it's Pierce. He wants it all. It's caught. It's a touchdown. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they did tack on that extra point with no problem. That touchdown drive covered 61 yards. And they finish it off by connecting from 10 yards out. The returner will field it and try to do some business. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. And they'll get off one more play before the end of the quarter. From the gun, running back gets to give. And he was able to push forward for a solid gain as the clock strikes 0 here in the third. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive fourth quarter comeback. They had a chance to mull things over, and let's see how they start the final period here on second down. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. They get him down. the sticks, and it's a first down for FIU. Now on 1st and 10 from the 26. He'll keep it himself. Picks up the first down, still moving. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Once somebody gets going, it's really hard not to focus on it. That running back's got this thing going. He's had a lot of success on the day. All eyes on him. What does the QB do? Uses that to his advantage. Nice job running the option, making the read, and getting a nice gain.
He unleashes a long one. And he's got it inside the 30-yard line. The junior making a clutch play and turning in a big catch. And the Panthers come to the line with a new set of downs. Moore to the air. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. Each play has a life and history of its own. And you want to talk about two opposite plays. Offense grabs momentum, defense takes it back.
And the game's always like that, isn't it? It's back and forth. Sometimes they get you, sometimes you get them. Nice job by the defense being ready for the next play. Don't worry about the play before where you gave up some yards. Nice job answering and getting the tackle for a loss with the sack.
On 3rd and long, a check down will be the last resort. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Going for it all. Downfield and incomplete. The defense.
I think that play right there has been a big theme in this game. When it matters the most, on big-time down and distances, this defense has been able to step up and make the play when they need it most. That 4th down, great job in the back end and coverage, forcing the incompletion with a big lead now, creating a turnover on downs.
Finds a man on the right. A bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line.
Well, it really just feels like they are trying to make a statement to everybody in college football. They've got a lead, they've got it late, and they are still putting it on this defense. They are still letting it fly. They're airing it out, trying to light up this scoreboard.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. Crosses the 40, gets it down to the 35 before he stopped, a gain of 6. 3rd and short here from the 35. Might take a shot here if this is 4-down territory. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. Really nice job to convert that 3rd down, and they've got... Ready? The 33. How aggressive will they get on 1st and 10? After run, now throw. Got a man. Stop is made at the 22. A 10-yard pickup and a first down just outside the red zone. Ready to fire from the pistol. Gives it on the option. How about that run as he drives it all the way down to the 13-yard line? Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Trying to find the end zone. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. A very productive play on first down. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
With that last touchdown, they remain undefeated. And what can you say about this offense? One of the most explosive in the entire nation. And they're coming in, I think, every week with the mindset that we're just going to outscore everybody. We are okay going into a track meet. And that's really what we saw in this game today. But opponents just cannot keep pace with them and all of the athletes they have on the offensive side of the ball.
I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Moore will throw. Pressure coming. Had to throw it before he wanted. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds. So now it's second and... After the incompletion, back to the passing game. With the catch, it's Burrow. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
I don't love the play call at this juncture in the game. You're down. You've got to take shots. The defense is not going to be blitzing, so these screens probably aren't going to work.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Under fire. Blasted as he lets it go.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football game today.
FIU will line up to punt.
In punt formation to kick it away.
So from the shadow of his goalpost, he gets the punt away. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. And the offense out on the field to go back to work. They're in command of this game. Now let's see if they try to rub a little salt in the wound or happy with getting the W.
Yeah, and listen, this makes the post-game handshake fun sometimes if you do choose to rub a little salt in it. Keep chucking and keep scoring. I'm here for it, Jesse. Like, your job is to score points. It's my job to stop it. Keep the foot to the accelerator. Keep trying to play ball.
I agree 1,000%. That's like Steve Spurrier back in the day when I was playing for the Gators. You go and play for him because you want the opportunity to throw the ball. So when you get in the game late, you're not handing it off. We were beating Central Michigan by 80-something points. He was still letting us throw the football. It's the defense's job to stop it.
They're looking at a 3rd down and short from the 33. They'll try to power their way ahead. Oh, he's got some space. They'll make the stop, but that first down ought to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll go to the ground. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
And the defense is still fighting. They haven't had the day that they dreamed of. But, you know, talking to the coaches coming to the game, like, they thought they had a good plan. They'd be ready to attack and limit some of the damage this offense has done. They haven't done it today, though. They got to go back to the drawing board, figure some things out, because this wasn't a great day.
Ready, set. Down.
We're at the midway point of the season, and after the showing they delivered today, this team is firing on all cylinders through Week 7.
We've been talking a lot about this team, but you want to be remembered in the month of November. The most important part and the meat of this schedule now is coming up. If you play well throughout the second half of the year, we're talking college football playoff potential.
Yeah, but you got to start somewhere, right? And I like that they started strong, made it to Week 7 now. Yes, the rivalries are coming up, and more important games are coming up, but you did what you needed to do to start the season. Now just keep that mindset and keep grinding.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Louisiana Tech will kick it off and we'll be underway. And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. And it was a collection of highlight reel plays time after time last week. He'd love to do that again, David.
Oh, there's no doubt. He showed you he's capable. He showed you the big play ability, and he can make those big plays for this offense. And I think the offense is going to continue to look for him. Like, he is that guy outside that they can trust. Interesting to see, Jesse, the wrinkles off of the way they used him, and if he's going to continue to be the focal point of this offense.
I think he should continue to be the focal point, but I do think they have to move him around. You got to show some different looks, some different formations, get him in motion, stack releases, find him some access. Because there's no doubt this guy can run routes, he can catch the football, and he's dangerous after he has the football. So let's see some added wrinkles in what this offense and how they take the next step based on what he did last time.
He'll get it up to the 39 before he's run out of bounds, and this offense just patiently, methodically trying to do work. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. They've been very sharp on this drive so far. Now 1st and 10 from the 43. It's complete on the right side. Nice pickup there. Gets him the 1st down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. New set of downs after the completion. Single back formation, and they give it to him. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to throw, it's Pierce. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Working the big fella downfield and outside. And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21. Leaves it with the running back. Brought down after a pickup of 2 to the 19. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. Trying to set up the screen. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Man, those screen passes, I want those defensive linemen to run right up the field, and I want to throw it right over their head where I got some space and I can get my running back going. That is the opposite.
Gets it in there for the touchdown.
And that is exactly what you love to see as a head coach, watching your offense take the field, 1st drive of the game, and you're methodical, and you take what the defense gives you. You make good decisions. You don't have negative plays. You don't have missed assignments. That shows your head coach that you are locked in and ready to go.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Bulldogs offense will go to work for the 1st time today. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. That's caught. It's Wilkerson. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. He went up top to pick up the last 1st down. Let's see what they have here. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. There he goes. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down. The Bulldogs, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. To the ground. He's got it again. And And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
How frustrating is that? You're that running back. Where were you supposed to go? There was absolutely no lane for him on that play.
Back to throw, it's Bullock. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. This crowd, full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. On third down, he drops to throw. Caught in the backfield, it's Wiggins. You bring him down at the 45-yard line, and this defense rises up on third down.
And that's why, as a defense, you want to set up third and long situations. You just want to be able to keep the football in front of you. It's okay for that quarterback to hit the running back on that pass. Now you have all those bodies flying to the football, and they're able to make a tackle.
They kick it away on fourth down. And the offense takes the field eager to go back to work. Running back searching for a hole. Got room to work. And the explosive play, they're on the move all the way to the 44. Running game got it done on the last play, now it's first down. Looking to throw on first down. Looking to take a shot. Hits him inside the 20, still going. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18.
As a head coach, you love it when your quarterback is locked in early. Opening drive, throws a touchdown pass. Really nice throw on that last play. Here in the second drive, he's firing on all cylinders. You can tell this guy did his homework coming into this game, and right now it's paying off.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Now the play fake. They're working that left side. Now the connection takes it to the 11. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. On third and short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground here. He's there to make the stop, but not before. He sets up this offense first and goal from the 7. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Scanning the field, it's Pierce. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. And how big is that earlier sack now as they try to get it in the end zone here? Throws to the wideout. Can't make the grab, and this offense, which has been brilliant this season on third down, doesn't convert this time. Now on fourth down, they'll try to come away with 3. Just drives it between the uprights. And that lead grows even bigger. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Gentlemen, that pivotal top 15 battle is in the books. Here's how things went down. Miami had a dominant win, the kind the folks in South Florida were used to in 2001. Ken Dorsey, Clinton Portis, and Jeremy Shockey led the Canes to a national title. Talk about a special team. We'll see a lot of games this week, but few will have as much of an impact on the new top 25 poll next week as this one, gentlemen.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Grab behind the line. It's Gandy. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Grab behind the line. It's Wiggins. And with that stop, we are headed toward the end of the first quarter. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Caught in the backfield, it's Wiggins. Found enough room to cross the 25 and out to the 27-yard line. That's not enough to move the chains. It'll be 4th down. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. Louisiana Tech will have to punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Kicks it high, and it's just hanging there as if it has helium in it and floating down toward the earth. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. And the offense takes the field ready to go back to work. Give to the running back. And that's a very productive 1st down play and bringing up 2nd and 3.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. The give to the back. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line?
Well, this running back has been the only guy, obviously, who's touched the ball these first 2 plays. He's looked pretty good. I think it's safe to say everybody in the stadium here on 3rd down expecting him to get the ball again.
It's caught downfield. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9.
This guy already has a touchdown. He almost had a second right there. You saw how good he is after he has the ball in his hands. Great job by the quarterback. A, finding him, B, getting it to him quickly, and then his speed and his God-given ability does the rest. He's got his offense in great field position.
They've pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on 2nd and goal. Looking to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown. They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. And perhaps a slightly more difficult attempt from the 8. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out in the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Offense in an empty set. Looking for a man. It's Bullock. They go to the wide receiver screen. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. And the Bulldogs with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Going to swing it on second down. Got it in the middle. It's Wilkerson. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. The Bulldogs come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. Quarterback on the keeper. Showing off the arm. They'll move those chains, getting it out to the 29-yard line and trying to get this drive rolling. And the Bulldogs have it with a 1st and 10. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
Oh, that's a missed opportunity. You know the quarterback was excited. He saw man coverage. He thought he was going to have an opportunity to come up with a big play, but up front they could not protect him well enough.
Grabbed in the backfield. It's Wiggins. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Third down conversions, always a huge stat. And they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Got it behind the line. It's Birch. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
So the offense gets an automatic 1st down after the roughing the passer penalty. Looking to throw on 1st down. Catch in the middle. It's Wilkerson.
And I love when you understand when I'm supposed to put some RPMs on that football. You can tell he's throwing over the middle of the field. He knows he's got defenders there. I got to throw this thing in there quick, fast, in a hurry. Nice job by the quarterback.
The Bulldogs in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Back to throw. It's Bullock. Grab near the marker. It's Jackson. He goes out of bounds right at the 10-yard line, and the offense can smell the touchdown from here. They have been stagnant on offense, but finally a little forward movement as they've got a 1st and 10. Makes the grab. And he steps out of bounds after a nifty run and picking up a 1st down. This offense needs a little something to feel good about going to halftime, a chance to chip away here on 1st and goal. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. And the D deny them on 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Louisiana Tech.
And that's a nice drive, a nice physicality, punching it in with the run game. And here's the thing. I like where this offense is going. Nice job creating some momentum, going into the half, cutting down the lead. This thing could get really exciting. Nice job answering the bell right before the half.
From inside the 10, here he comes. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Got his man downfield. And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line. The offense lining up for a 1st down play. It's a draw. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on 1st down. It's 2nd and 3. Wide open downfield. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wide receiver going in motion. They'll go back to the ground.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
They run into a bit of trouble here. 3rd and long from the 25, and the last thing they want is to get knocked out of field goal range. Got his man quickly. Breaks into the open. And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5. The offense threatening. Close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. They'll move the wide receiver. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. Stop behind the line. He'll lose a yard. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Big guy smells it. Almost in, but they'll say he didn't make it, inches away from the touchdown. The defense trying to make a stand on 3rd and goal. And he's into the end zone for a touchdown.
Well, this offense is clicking. They've been doing it all first half. Running the ball, throwing the ball. They add insult to injury with another touchdown here right before teams go into the tunnel. This defense, guys, they have got to find some answers, and they've got to regroup here at halftime.
On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Looking downfield, it's Bullock. Unloads to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock.
Now, I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
Defense there to get him out of bounds as he gets it down to the 48. And the Bulldogs can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Wants to go up top. Here's the Heat. And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Under fire. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, guys, thanks. Looks like we've had ourselves a very enjoyable first half so far. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true 3-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and then the deep ball. He is a problem, and I don't think this defense has the solution. I don't know about you, but I'm ready to watch this one unfold. Back to our guys in the booth.
All right, Kevin, about ready to get things cranked back up here. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Louisiana Tech has it back, and the offense comes out ready to go to work. They start this 3rd quarter in a big hole, and they have to start climbing out right now.
And they're going to have to be really aggressive. It's like this offense, when I'm playing from behind, every possession means so much more. And if you look the other side, the defense, they haven't given much resistance.
Yeah, nothing has gone their way in the first half offensively. And you know now, based on how this defense is playing with their confidence, that you are going to be challenged on every single snap. So buckle up. Your mind right and get ready to come back in this game.
And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. Looking to throw, it's Bullock. Rushes on him. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
And this defense just continues to dominate the football game. The score is lopsided. It's not looking good. But I know one thing. If you can't protect that guy, there's no chance for you to win this game or the future games.
And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. So we'll see this offense make its way out to start the drive. Starts the drive trying to go up top. Got a man in the middle. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. first down here for the offense. They'll try the run. They'll put the brakes on him at the 21, give him a yard. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Looking to fire. Right down the middle. Snags it with the sticky fingers and strolls in with the sweet feet for the touchdown. Like a Thanksgiving turkey. They're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different. Bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire, you might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyways.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Hey, guys, got a final score in a big CUSA matchup for you. New Mexico State was anything but dominant today, but the Aggies are going to leave Memorial Stadium winners. A lot to work on, no question, but they avoid one in the L column. One game, I know, fellas, but it could be one to circle when we consider the big picture there in CUSA.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Now here on second down, see if they keep tossing it around. To the air, it's Bullock. Snagged in the middle, it's Wilkerson. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. To the air on first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Wiggins. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. The Bulldogs trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Off the play fake. Caught behind the line. It's Wiggins. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. Caught in the backfield. It's Wiggins. And how about that alertness and that swarming D to keep him from getting the first down? Louisiana Tech will have to punt. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. They'll go back to work on offense. They'll leave it with him. Slams ahead for a yard out to the 33.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
He's got him. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Man, it's so important when you play QB. I got to know when to put some air on it, and I got to know when to rocket that thing in there. Work in the middle of the field. He knew he needed the rocket. Threw it in there. Great job, great catch.
And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. They'll try the right side. And they didn't get it forward an inch. Defense wins the battle up front. Even if they don't convert, picking up a few would give them a decision to make on 4th down. It's 3rd and long from the 45. It's incomplete, and this ought to be a boost of confidence for this defense, getting a stop against these guys on 3rd down. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Off play action on first down. Fires to the middle. Makes the grab. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. They created a lot of breathing room with that first play of the drive. Now first down from the 39. Here's the handoff. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. The give to the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. When you've already sent your punter out 4 times, At least he knows he's going to get his varsity letter, and his leg might get a bigger workout if they... Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. Louisiana Tech will have to punt. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. They'll open this drive and snap it from the 44. Looking for a man. It's Pierce. Bought a little time. Lets it go. Got his man on the right. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? And this one will be stopped for no gain. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Trying to make magic on the scramble. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the 4th quarter. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. So 1st down. Open up the final period. Gives it on the option. Snowed under right at the line of scrimmage for no gain on the play. They got nothing on the last play at 2nd and 10. Been showing them the run. Now they'll throw it. Gonna let it fly. Intercepted deep in his own end. He'll try to take it back. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return. Here comes the Louisiana Tech offense back onto the field. After 3 consecutive punts, we'll see if they can dial up something that can get this. Turning it on! Oh, what a caught!
Defensively, you'll take the slow death. You'll take 3, 4, 5 yards a pop, but you can't give up the massive plays. You got to do a better job containing the football, making them run the guys, and get him on the ground, for goodness sakes. This guy is fast, I know, but defensively, we got to swarm to the football and get him on the ground.
And the Bulldogs with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Pulls it in. It's Gandy. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Let's see what they do here on 3rd and short from the 41. It'll be a draw. And there were some collisions in there, and the D finally stops him short of the marker. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. Makes a grab past the marker. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the 1st down. Louisiana Tech is really moving the football. Dropping back, it's Bullock. Makes the grab. Shakes off the defender. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Louisiana Tech.
He does a really nice job getting the snap, getting the ball to his wide receiver in stride so he continue to run full speed and make all those yards after the catch and get all the way to the end zone.
How about this? These guys are going for 2. Motion from the wide receiver. Barrels ahead. He'll make his way in for the 2, and now they're down by 16. If they're going to pull off this big rally, they'll need to get this one back. They line up for the onside kick. Now this offense is back on the field. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. Pass the sticks, and he may get more. And it is a good idea to gang tackle. First guy couldn't get him. Second guy finally did. They've got it 1st and 10 from the 25. Finds a little bit of room. Give him a couple down to the 23. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They make the stop after a pickup of 3 just inside the red zone at the 19. Line is set on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. This will be picked off, maybe just the turning point they needed.
This is frustrating. You know, you're an offense. You're in a great position. You're up by 2 scores. All you do is take care of the football. Premium, taking care of the football. We're trying to run some clock. We're trying to get out of here with a W. Turning the football over is the worst thing you could possibly do.
Well, this defense knows they're going to have to go sideline to sideline to stop this offense. Nice job there rallying to the back who caught the swing pass there on the right perimeter.
To the air, it's Bullock. He's got his man, makes the grab. They make the stop, not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the 1st down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Lofts one high and deep. Snags it down the right side. Oh, he's got some space. And that tackle almost certainly saved a touchdown after he ripped off a huge gain. Well, you talk about getting out of jail free. They changed that field position in a heartbeat, and now they're ready to roll. Finds his man. It's Jackson. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Dumps it to the back. Got his man. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Back to pass on 2nd down. It's complete to the left. And they'll stop him just short of the 1st down, just inches away from moving the sticks. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. Fires into the end zone. And it's caught for the late touchdown. So how about this? Maybe we are set up for a finish.
Yeah, and that's step 1. Great job by this offense getting in the end zone. Now you got to go get the stop. You got to get the football back. You got to find a way to do something to create a turnover, get an onside, to get the football back, to get back in this football game.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Great place to start for this offense. On the option. He'll toss it. Run out of bounds. They'll spot him at the 24. Wouldn't be surprised to see them go right back to the run on 2nd down and maybe put this thing away. He leaves it with the back. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Motion from the wideout. Quick pass on the jet motion. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Ordinarily on 2nd and 10, you might look past, but here you just want to keep that clock moving. Gets it out fast. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. A first down run in the red zone. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. No reason to rush here. You want to be efficient, you want to finish the deal, but you might as well milk that clock.
100%. Make it tick. The clock is your friend. You've got the lead. You've got the football in good position. Hang on to it and milk that clock.
The pressure ramps up on 3rd and goal. Pushes toward the goal line. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down.
A couple things I loved about this defense. They didn't get deterred. They gave up some yards, got all the way down here near the goal line, but now bowing their necks up. Big stop on 3rd down, forcing a 4th down opportunity ahead.
Try to barge their way in. Touchdown. The lead gets bigger here in the 4th quarter, and their run continues, about to go 8-0.
And how about this squad, man? Looking good again. Like, I feel like we say this week in and week out, just continuing to remain undefeated. Whatever it takes, offense, defense, special teams, they have been a good unit, and that's why their ranking is so high.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Past the first down marker and still running. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. He spikes it, clock stops as they try to rally late. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Dropping back, it's Bullock. Fires to the wideout. Oh, and after the big gain, the ball's loose. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover. So with the late lead, they're ready to just drain the clock in victory formation. A strong, methodical, workman-like effort from this team. No frills, just get the job done and get the win.
I love when you describe my teams like that. Just consistent, methodical, strong. I don't have to do things special every single week. All I'm supposed to do is get the W, and that's what they did.
And this is why practice is so important, guys. You can tell that this team was locked in way back earlier in the week. They watched the film. They got good looks in practice. They knew what to anticipate. They knew what looks they were going to see. And when those looks presented themselves, boy, oh boy, did they ever take advantage.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.